Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Using his legs, it's Hill. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those cuts.
Maybe some room here. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. Russell from the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Going to try to get it himself. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
Fourth down, Russell. Throws for the tight end. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Running inside, it's Phillips. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
To the air, it's Stockton. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback may change this route. Here's the handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Keelan Russell. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's caught downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hill. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Motion from the wideout. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Phillips. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding its blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Georgia! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go play action with Russell. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Big Georgia.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25.
Need a better angle.
You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
I'm not gonna lie, all of my teams, like, I hate this one the most for some reason. The run defense just so inconsistent. Now it's supposed to be Georgia.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yo, EA is
I have no
hilarious.
problem with RPO because
It's only funny when it's not happening to me,
if I
but
see something opening.
that's
Maybe he should
hilarious.
have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Here's a give to Frazier. Across the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Come on, boy. This is your Heisman. Don't look nowhere else. You found him.
It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people
found
him.
He
declared for the NFL draft.
We hype now. We lit.
There's just not a lot of running backs in college football.
Turn me up.
Run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster.
But like Platinum Shifty is OP as hell.
Right? You got one of the best.
That was crazy.
To be able to keep
I wasn't even expecting
that.
that.
On your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for space. It's Hill. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Russell. Hauls it in. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Come on. Come on.
Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody.
This is defense.
It'll be 2nd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
The give on the option. And there was
nowhere
to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
If I'm good for one thing, it's going to be
you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play.
Except that game I had versus NC State. That shit wasn't real. That was AI.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Just too much mustard on
bail
that
out, maybe.
Miss the target that
I'll take it.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Crosses to 40. There's some room.
Oh, baby. It's fucking over, yo. I promise you, he's never played this good before. He's shocking me.
It looks like Derrick
I'm
Henry playing with a
surprised.
bunch of 6-year-olds out here right now. Just hand him the ball, and he's just
But
doing
I'll
whatever
take
he
it.
wants, however he wants.
Build that
He puts up
Heisman
some
case,
stupid
boy.
numbers.
He looks like Derrick Henry and Pop Warner. I mean, that's what this is looking like right now. It's ridiculous what we're watching. And we're not even out of the first quarter yet. This could be one of the greatest running back performances in the history of college football if he stays in the game.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that
Also,
ran it physical. That
if you haven't
always
already
represented
listened
that
to
style,
Maverick,
and
you
can
feel me?
see
Go listen to
Alabama, they're
Uzi's new
always
album.
going to do this. They're
This
gonna
is a promo.
establish the run.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Russell. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They've got him now.
I gotta recognize the screens, bro. It's
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense.
just so
a lot
stupid.
of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
Looking deep. Discards him with, look at that toughness. Just
the safety isn't playing nobody else, bro. Play the nigga streaking right over the middle.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield.
Fucking
Like,
Hulk.
we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football out of the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Give to the running back.
Ooh, I got lucky. I got so lucky.
By this defense, and they
Took my
knock it
safety
down behind
completely out the
line, a
play.
loss of 1.
I know he's pissed about that block
Yeah,
shit.
this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality. Offensive line gets to assert themselves. Run block, which they love
This
to do.
defense is about to
Pays
cook
dividends
right
down the
here.
road in the 4th quarter.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Could be lying like shit, though. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Keelan Russell escapes the pressure to his right. It's caught. Picks up enough to give them
That was some bullshit, I guess. I did have a middle linebacker who was supposed to be playing in the middle of the field, but I guess fuck
You can
that.
see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Might have a chance. Runs it into the house. Touchdown!
Do not throw away this game.
After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little
Let's
fire
have Nate
into-
Frazier cook.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score.
It's
you
not
get that
choke like
energy,
cookie.
The crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Throws to the wideout.
What a throw.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh, boy, it's kind of the opposite.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Humphreys. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I got so bailed out. That was a terrible read.
About a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll go with Frazier. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Tackled after
I thought I was about to get a crazy cut. Shit. See, this is why I hate playing Menace, man. Like, he has a great defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks.
It's just like he has the hardest defense to read out of anybody I've played.
Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Platinum shifty, we can't make a move on a linebacker.
They stop him for no gain. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass.
Oh, yeah,
I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
I was just about to comment, like, I'm glad Menace doesn't have any more mid-blitzes, and then he pulls out some shit like that. Like, that's the only reason I came out in that formation, because I thought he didn't have no mid-blitz. Here's a tip for you: if you ever play Menace, do not come out in empty, because he will mid-blitz you. It's gonna get home.
He's down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running behind that left side. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I hate how he flips every play to the other side. Like, that shit do be cooking me. It's smart, but like, fuck, so annoying.
To bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Hill. Couldn't find a lane.
That's how you stuff shit, though. 4-3 is the best defense you can run. Quote me.
That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to run for it. And
More.
with that effort,
How was that a first?
fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard
I fucked up. I thought it was going to be a pitch to the
Really
right.
nice
That's
job
why I
on
shifted
third down
them.
by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, you can. When you
I
have
do
the
fucking
run
hate
pass
playing
option,
menace,
you're not
man.
predictable.
It's
You can
just
be
heavy
more
formation,
successful.
heavy
So let's
formation.
see if this offense can
Run,
continue
run,
to put
run.
themselves
Goddamn.
in good positions.
Steps away. He'll pull it down.
How did we miss that hit
at the 38-yard line as this offense
And how are we not
patiently
getting a
tries to work
sack
the
there,
ball out
man?
of its own end.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him
this
go
defense is
east
about
and
to get
west
fried.
and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Running to the left. He's
Never
there
mind.
to make the stop.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Russell from the gun on third down. They get to him as he throws.
What a
So after that
game.
incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return
Let's
right
try and
at the
get
30-yard
some
line.
offense in.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the option. The pitch. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The run inside. It's Frazier.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for room, it's Hill. It's a runs like that that can really help your
Just
field
trying to click
position as
on
they're
so
up
I
at the
could
35.
set the edge on that block,
I
but
would feed this guy. Listen, I
can't
can run
switch.
RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed.
It's an RPO or inside
physical
handle.
runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
I'm trash.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play
That's
on
realistic,
second down.
man.
Now it's third down.
Shit.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls.
That's like an 80-yard bomb.
This receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
I'm about to do some idiotic shit, but we're coming out and goal line, baby.
The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Come on.
He'll be stopped
There we go.
short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter fourth down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
There's the pitch I was talking about.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
It's a great defense, man.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world.
great,
Like, you
dude.
live in the analytics world, and I know people
Yes,
say go
Jesus,
for it more
indeed.
often.
They look
I
like
don't see the point in going for it
monsters.
on that one early in the game in that
Yo,
situation.
they've never played
Here we
like
go.
this
They'll try to
before.
get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Connection to the right. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Sometimes all you can say is
There's a
wow,
great saying in
you know.
football, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the air, it's Stockton. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Russell. Moving out to the right. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we
You call me a cheater? Like, what?
In the studio.
I'm not a cheater. A winner. Get it right. Do anything it takes to win. That's what I tell the team before every game. Whether we got to injure the opposing team's QB, pay off a few refs, sleep with a few EA devs. You never know. You never know.
One that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out.
Yeah, this is the bullshit I was talking about.
The more physical and more aggressive.
We had a great defensive battle going the first game, and then now it's just, wow, I love the blocking. I don't have time for shit. But yeah, great defensive game, whatever this shit is, man. Well, my team's still playing great defense.
This is just as good as that. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not
I'll be so lucky.
Rush is on him.
Can I get some PI?
On 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
I didn't pay the refs enough, or I mean, we're running into our own guys, but like, come on, refs. Get that call.
Lining up to punt it away.
That might be a bad punt.
Make sure that
that's terrible. I'm ass.
On this one, ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25.
I don't do this punting shit. I just throw picks.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Russell on play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Dogs on his ass.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up, because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell.
More.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Hauls it in, looking for space.
Yeah, good move. Oh, yeah, good move.
Through the line.
I thought he was out of there.
Example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to...
Makes the grab in their space.
Yeah, great play, boy.
He stopped and forced
Got a little too fancy. Let's calm it down. It's not your body. Remember who you are.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the
Kids
football.
these
With
days.
that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. To throw, it's Stockton. Buys a little extra time.
Get about there, boy.
He's into the end zone.
Take a screen pass and make it a rushing touchdown. Good different.
To describe this cat, he's like a human get
Nah,
out of
this
jail
game is over.
free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football. And stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous with his legs.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Russell. Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a
They use
play
it,
to
they use
set
it.
up.
They use
They
it.
didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy,
Shout out to the
unbelievable job
defense,
seeing
man. I
the
mean,
quarterback, breaking
couldn't
on the
do it without the
quarterback, and
D-line
going and
getting
getting that
amazing
big play.
sheds every
We're
play.
ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
It's actually crazy.
They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Trying the run, it's Frazier. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I hope you all enjoyed this game, you feel me, as much as the first.
Secondary walks up on
Now, if you like offense, then this is the game for you. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Sure.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd down, here's Frazier. They get him stopped at the
Don't be
2,
hitting my
and it'll
guy
be
like
1st
that.
and goal.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
They'll run with Nate Frazier. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the third down.
This is about to be a terrible play call. Get bombs. I wanted a touchdown. It should.
Instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way.
Wow, what great blocking.
He gets nothing.
Nowhere
to go, and it'll be 4th down.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this.
I don't even have the energy to be upset at the game. You know, it's just so shit.
To finally break the seal.
And I wish we could go back to 26, but 26 doesn't have any NIL. You feel me? And that's really what we're here for.
Just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the new kind.
EA devs need to go back in time, give 26 NIL, you know, give it that update.
Some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're just going to be greedy. We're going to pay $70, $100 every year, you know, like idiots. So
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Russell on play action. Pocket breaking down. Rolling, throwing,
oh my
looking
God.
right. Oh, it's picked off.
Oh my God. Yeah, these boys came to play the second time around.
This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Handoff for Frazier. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Frazier again. And a good solid.
Where was his linebacker about to go?
We'll get a stoppage here.
There were 0 routes over there.
Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue.
I didn't even notice somebody got hurt.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
What a play.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense is
what a block.
4th down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And to christen this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54
I'm so surprised I made that. Felt like the accuracy and the power were both terrible, but EA loves me.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up.
Because you know better, man. You got to make that hit. You got to ruin that man's career. You have to ruin his life.
Throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense. It makes 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a breath and exhale.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Snagged in the middle. It's Hill.
What a play by me.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the what's there to even say?
Out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamental.
Calm it down with the defense, you know what I'm saying?
That hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
It's
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the RPO, complete.
Oh my God. He's fighting.
Stopped and brought down at the 15.
Even when I don't want him to get more yards, he's going to do it.
Offense, and if they are playing,
Yes,
not
he's a
thinking about the
dog.
scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense,
That's really what matters on your team.
because we're not stopping ourselves.
It's not about talent. It's not about skill. It's not about name.
That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
None of that.
Down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
He wants it more.
This guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
DB's right up on the receivers.
Oh my God, yo. Shifty is so OP.
And they say
This is actually crazy.
friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards
No,
on the day.
actually, the
I don't
main
think I
problem
need a
is these
quarterback
terrible
who
ass
can run the
animations.
football all
Like,
game long.
they need to bring back physics-based tackling. Whatever engine they got right now is shit.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so
How is that
close
not
to
a
the
first down?
marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
See, an asshole might go for this.
And they finally forced the fourth down.
Today I'm not feeling like an asshole.
Got some things going, but I think it's decision
Maybe
time
some
for
other
this
day I
offense.
will
And this
be.
D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a
As
field
y'all
goal.
can see, this game is basically over.
To get the momentum going again.
Another win in the SEC. I need to win all my SEC games for my athletic director, you feel me? Get 1,000 dynasty points.
They'll run it to the right side. There was just nowhere to cut back.
We got a couple dogs coming up now.
He'll have to take the loss.
Looking forward to that game versus Ole Miss.
Much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy.
Got a man in the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
You know,
Let's
you just
not
can't
let him
coach
get
up
another
missing
touchdown
quarterbacks.
here.
This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets
Ends
drilled
with
again,
7
but he
and no
delivers
more.
a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
They'll stop him after a minimum pickup.
And
I
forgot I had aggressive hits on, yo.
Right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football.
That boy playing like he got something to lose.
They got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. They go play action with Russell. Bring in the heat. And
we get instant pressure. You have to love it. You have to. You see, the first game we were playing, I low-key thought he might have my number. Like, he was running all over me, you know. I don't know, it was close, but this second game, from the jump, like, he didn't even stand a chance. EA gave him nothing. Hey, man. As long as I'm winning, though, I'm happy. So it is what it is. Gotta beat Auburn. Gotta beat Florida. Ole Miss. Those are the only 3 that really matter. Not saying Indiana doesn't matter, but he's not in the SEC, so it doesn't matter here. Shit. Shout out my boy Derby Smarts. And yeah. Fuck Oregon.